Hey, this is Daryl Olson from the Jackson Fishing Team and Fly Tire. I'm gonna do a redo of one of my earlier flies that I tied up. It was Kimball's blind chicken. He had reached out not too long ago, or maybe it's been a while, that he's now incorporated another material in there, some Estaz, some other little changes. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to tie it up that way. And even though the other one for me was working, but you know, you never know. It could be always better. All right, why don't we take a look at this fly and we'll get tying it. All right, bye. Well, this here is Captain Kimball's blind chicken in there, and that's like something new there, the Estaz, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to tie up some of these, and I might even tie some up in all white, but this one I'm going to go ahead and tie and on there. So we will explain the materials as we go along. The hook that I'm going to use is a saltwater TMC 811S in a size 4. And I'm going to go ahead and break the barb off, only because we're going to put a cone head on here, and you might not be able to get the cone head on there. And we'll put that cone head on right there. And the cone heads I'm using are from Fly Shack. It's a brass cone head in fluorescent green. And the thread I'm going to use is some 3/0 Chartreuse. And we're going to just start that behind the bead, and we're going to take this back just past the barb to the point of the hook in there. I'm going to use some medium-size chenille in Chartreuse for the body. And I'm going to try to pull some of these fibers off, and then we'll advance our thread forward a little bit. And try to keep it on top of the hook. And we're only going to give it 5 to 6 wraps. I've been doing 6. So we have a lot of room for the deer hair and the bucktail. All right. Next I'm going to use some Crystal Flash shrimp pink, fluorescent shrimp pink. And I'm going to take only about 3 strands. And I'm going to just tie that right. Oh, no, I forgot. I can't do that right now. I got to put my deer body hair in, and that'll be some Chartreuse. We're going to take a good supply of that. Roughly maybe this much. I don't know what that is, but it feels like a lot in my fingers. Maybe a half a pencil. And we'll clean that out. And we'll put it in a hair stacker, and we're going to stack those up. And then since I want the points in this direction, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open it up with the points in that direction, so I don't have to maneuver it around so much. And this is going to act as our weed guard, and also it's supposed to try to help make it point up. And I'm just going to trim this off a little bit. And now if I can find my Crystal Flash that I cut off, but I'm having no luck with that. I thought I put it somewhere where I could find it. About 3 strands, so I'll take 3 more out. I'll probably find it after this video. Alright, next I'm going to take is some a small clump of Chartreuse bucktail. And we're not going to trim that up, we're just going to clean it up. And we want to make sure it's at least 2 hook lengths long. Make sure it stayed on top. And the next material is going to be some pink bucktail for that Tutti Frutti type of appearance. And we're going to make that roughly the same length. And making sure that stays on top. some scissors here and trim this up a little bit. And we're going to give it a whip finish. And one more. And we'll cut that off. And we're going to use some thin UV finish so it's soaking through the threads a little bit. And we'll shoot that. Little scissors here. And there we have it. My revised version, correcting the first fly when I did it, adding a little bit extra steps in there. I hope you found that interesting. You know, that was the fly just recently I caught a nice redfish on, except my original variation of it. But we're going to see how this one works out. You never have too many flies, but there it is. Hopefully it'll catch some fish. I think it will. All right, I'm Daryl, and hopefully we'll see you on the water, and good luck out there. Tie up some of these flies. Let us know how they work. All right, see you on the water.